papa ma Ghana yafa ne ntuma papa ede efra na abatuo ni mu no ena mampani na nadu dan kwa kufa do ahye bose ne penso se mampani ensi da se omayi bekọ akoto ba na yese MPP na NDC waso wontene ho ase nti watwe maatwe nsekan emoman ne ekọ akwese wose ne penso yi nyade a sade ne ebesi de waso ye bia wone na ban eye ama afia bato na ye kwa akoto no ye bobo ehu akọ akoto ye to aba no ya to awie na bato komesa ne mpenemfo bo aba no ebe ya sumje na ye nkoso no my Ghana ye democracy ne ye nkabomu no akoso atena ho no mampani na nadu dan kwa kufa do so obeye dodo ode sansami tuja ewo mfinsi mantemo wa brada nanom ne adehia wo mo ewo wini babonten so aboakira fashe no na achesomde ne mpompon so kese ba wieye na anom mendai na mampani na nadu dan kwa kufa do kopiase a wode sansami atuja wo se oh my God ye democracy ne kura ye no ebibrem nyina ewiase nyina kura ni briyen ebibrem nyina so so oh my Ghana so no mo atutu anamo ewo mabato ene wo mo democracy mu nti ono no peso se mampani na nadu dan kwa kufa do di mampani ne yesi akwa toba obi so ontene ho ase eno nti wo kotwema akofa nseke akotutuo ne sane manema no mampani akufodo se enye ne penso ena sane ma no obeso sosokra ewo omayimo abzafo ye nto ansam no so na yemfamo enkonsam fufurum ebeto justice special prosecutor ma Cecilia Branda Pansa nsam no wabo akire e de akoma iyoko mpenimfo so mu nsobwen na se bibi ho no mo behwa wo mo akwakohwe na ekoba asa no abalo ya pani ewura Godfrey ebo adame be kasa de fa ho se office nhwemu bia wo se special prosecutor no ye no wa yawie na obo achi akoma iyoko a na iyoko no a wobo achi de akoma no 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 akwakohwe die ni e ma special prosecutor mpenimfo de betu gya se ne akwasi bro ne friend se money laundering no omo office se iyoko mpenimfo de mani hwe ho no mo a enkebebo pa nam so e ma eye abalo ya pani de betu gya se ensam no a ye kan se koba se ne omo e de money laundering ho nsensam ko do kwakobo ma Cecilia Branda pa wa hwe omu nru court kra na asem ya ba yakwakodifo nti fisa asem no ba bi omu de yakwakosi no so mo ema no so no mu a ebeboa eno openi Godfrey ebo adame de nchiremu aba ebize na amanfo pinu a kasa omu di na tem omu so omu keka ebe de kire no keka ebe de kire no ne odi nchiremu aba watcheche nsemu kakra ede akire yen.
It is worthy to state that careful look at the special prosecutor's work, the conclusions raised by the special prosecutor in both press release as well as the letter to Yoko show that the premises within which the special prosecutor actually invited Yoko to investigate money laundering was very limited. It was actually limited to alleged transfers of funds from the United States of America. And I refer you to the second paragraph of the OSC's letter. I'll read it for the benefit of the public. The OSC's letter is a brief one. It says, in July 2024, that's the very first paragraph, the Office of Special Prosecutor, OSP, commenced investigations in respect of suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses regarding large cash sums involving Ms. Abnada, Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources. Second paragraph says, in October 2023, the investigations became transboundary with the involvement of Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI of the United States of America, in respect of part of the cash sums that were alleged to have been transported into the jurisdiction from the United States of America. After 7 months of extensive investigations and 4 months of collaborative investigations, seems to the OSP case is largely in the province of money laundering and structuring. So clearly, the OSP indicates that it is specifically in relation to the sums that were alleged to have been transported into Ghana from the United States of America that should be the subject matter or the focus of money laundering. Money laundering investigation clearly is linked to those transfers. And then earlier on, if we note, the special prosecutor himself had released a press statement to the public, basically saying that yes, they conducted investigations into the financial affairs and assets of former Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, and it concluded very significant in paragraph 2 of the press release that after nearly 7 months of extensive investigation by the OSP and a parallel inquiry by the FBI, no direct and immediate evidence of corruption.
Observe nti we ye aban lawyer penny lawyer Godfrey ebo adame ne yete ne nke ya no wacheche nsemu no se die nti a omo ba mu a wono amakwan ema special prosecutor na ntebiri asem na nkwankoma yuko mpenimfo a omo etu wono mofo se be bi omo ahwe nsem ne mu aba beso no so omo ema no si wono mo ebeboa ena na obobo nsem so kakra ede akire ye ne yeto so na opene kwanche for that Ghana Investment Promotion Center no opene yo fi grant ede atoga so maye yen hyase na yen keka yen samum se ebia obi wonim de bi obi ewon nsa no nwuma bi obi ewani swade hunu bi a se bia wonko a wo ye wadwene se wo kwakwe ne toda ya na akwakwo yen kito bi wono mokra no a wontimi enya obehia obi mu a ansa na saa de kro na wo pesa wo ye na se sa wani swade hunu kro no etimi ewie pe ya ma wo se brasom se oh my Ghana de ne kwesi bro ne kan se partnership no ye hyase ne nya bi na beboa ama yedwedie yedwuma ye bibia ye bia no etimi akoye nimpa.
I mean, a lot of the minerals that we have under the ground are transitioning required for energy transition. We need to optimize them. We can do that with partnerships. Not just setting up the raw material, actual partnerships. Secondly, our political stability is a major selling point. Even the fact that we're English people, the fact that we have progressive, we have progressive policies like free SHS where we're now going to train people, as I said earlier, in the medium term, the minimum level of the average Ghanaian with high school education.
Observanti we your penny yofi grant on a penny kwanche for the Ghana Investment Promotion Center ano we a futua na ode ema Ghana ma this year nyina na watwe ye beto dwase gas tank bia kwa kombinator e wo krobia ye fene se eye dadeɛ so wo kuma senkra contempo no so ye say gas tank bia kwa kombinator a gas tank no kra ne ofree tema na watwam ebia nkokɔ na watwam a abesire twam konongo na watra Joshua tre kumase na ebia watra techima nom de ni akire Burkina Faso abonten so na oba no a na ka no ebe monitor ya abusia na kese ni enyan anoso so na akwakwa edene a adesie wo kromo nom na kese akwakwa ya yam hyesie nko a na ebunu to ye no na asempedinfo atwi wo mani aposifo a wono ma fire service fo mo ma obi atwitwi nani a adesie no so we gas tank na emuna to nom no na se jakokotom se ya wan hwe omukro no nyina bekọ akodane amanfo mo de ani bre ekoto pampimu akra ane kumase kwantempo no so se nyade a omo ebema ka bia ko se Ghana National Fire Service ni aposifo metam gas tank na emuni atokro mo no omo ama me famfiri wo no nyade a omo ebema kwan maka bia etwemu ewokro num ene ntempara na Ghana National Fire Service mpedimfo omo eye fire tender bia ewo konongutu America ko honum ko susomu a ene omo etimi amaso ede efiri honomo ADO1 Alex Kennedy penimpa ba ko a okọ Ghana National Fire Service adwumani mu a ebada ubo ene kasa ho dwumadi a ohweso ochichinsemu sei ede kire yen.
Yes, I can confirm that as said now we've been able to put the situation under control and we've kept our officers on standby at the place to prevent any further disaster from happening, and we've been able to salvage 24 tons of gas from exploding and wiping out the community. One thing that with the fire service is that until we receive a call, there's hardly anything we can do. So when there was an accident and with the head-on collision happening, then it's prompted our men to get to the scene. And mind you, apart from what we always remind people is that apart from the fact that we fight fires, we do what we call extrication. So whenever there's an accident, we are called into the scene. So upon our crew from the Konongo Dumansi Fire Station arriving at the scene, they realized that the vehicles involved in the accident also had to do with the fuel, gas and LPG tanker. So then it was really well within our head to make sure that there was no further fires or any explosion coming out.
Observanti we ADO1 Alex Kennedy wono campaign for motabo de road ma Ghana National Fire Service adwuma no na ochichinsemu de kire ye no nti gas tanker no a ecomunitor dade so ya eben eye kwawu ewo kumasi akra kwantempo ne so no ntitie ene so makwa maso de free honomo yegusu odemo wankra pompremantem na Accra Metropolitan Assembly dia ba betudwa se enei onu twasa afi bia se yakwa bawura mebusu minimu a ade a nananom ne ade se wankra pompremantem ye se kobase wo ma fashion no mo babo mu no ma ba bedi a eba ne dede ne nwom to ene nwom bo bebre no a wo ma ade wo nsa etoso eye drum ne noise making na yentete ne se ehase ede efri ne ko nyina entete abato Sompa FM nsam twefo prono so kire se nananom ne adese a ewo enkrapompre ntemu ede wo nsa ato dede yo ene nwom to ne nwom bo bebrebe no wo ma ede wo nsa to so ne nyina ya ahobo a wono mo eye ede akwakodi wono mo afasho penimpa ohwani amansa di nkomo ama Accra Metropolitan Assembly no yera Gilbert Niankra echeche nsemu se ne nhihye a omo ede egu akwam no o chihye eche mu se kire
the jurisdiction within the Ghana traditional area. So if you are looking at from all communities from Lebanon upwards are not part of this particular ban. They fall under another traditional area. Achimota, for instance, Medina is not part. Kwabinya, Taifa, Domi, all the way to Insawam, all these areas fall under the Ghana traditional area, and we expect that there is some form of adherence to that. When the task force gets any feedback or through their monitoring, then they find out that any individual or any institution is going contrary to the ban, what happens immediately is that they will move in with their men together to ensure that the musical instruments you are using, one way or the other, are seized. After they are seized, will be issued with a sermon for which you have to appear at the traditional council for a fine after the entire ban is lifted.
Observe nti we ye opening power when your man said in Kumoma Accra Metropolitan Assembly no yera Gilbert Niankra and na ochechi nsemu kakra ede achenti free ne mebo so me de toso ensia ede ekwo nyina omo ede omo nsa ato dede yo enwom bone nwom to bebrebe dede bebrebe no omo eche so mo do omo nsa atoso yedemo eko Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na tena ye no de afutu ama se eya no yentantene yensa na hiafo mobro wanom yene a odonfo ye yadom na wato yensem no eya yentantene yensa na mobro wane wo mo ni bie no yentwe ni nkonkohwe wonum ne yemo wonum pa no na bepo ama my Ghana asumdie ene asetena pa yepe ewo mam na timi akwakowie pe yo Vice President is ansem to jawabra oko second year bonten so na emrasebe dwani a owo emrasebe gefie ma de se wo second year baton peso so yera Andrew Japan Mesa oko kan ho na omo ede dwete kakra ekoma eye secondary Central Mosque no ene yese akwada bia wadi mfie bensia na yese eye abaye wabene pa onimade pa na nso fie edi binti Vice President ekona busuafo ho no mo ema yono susu betimi dia bo abusua no wode koma abusua ne ho no mo ena ode sefutu bi ema Ghana manyina
Wednesday and Thursday now His Excellency Vice President Owaha na William Kra the 6-year-old girl who was Zongwaha our hearing problem we hear support now was after hearing aid was it's His Excellency Vice President Nepal Kramoso member general name now Yambo support was a costly 17,000 Ghana cedis. It's your mom 20,000 Ghana cedis. On his behalf. And see, I think it's in his nature to, as much as possible, to the best of his ability, support the privileged, especially those who are unable to afford such basic.
Observe nti we honorable Japan Mesa na yetene nkano mrasebe gani owo mrasebe gefie ma desia e second year baton peso ya so eno de sa enema ikokoma ya na ochechi nsemu de akire ye no na abaya no a wadi 6 years no a yese na so ase emu odene na onsedanti asem papa na onimade na obesa so ahiamoa no ne papa ene Haruna Osman na emra Vice President ede enema ikoma abusuan no wono so e kansem say the chair Vice President.
Hearing machine. I shall know two with a cousin or that. I think I go to coordinate
Abusuafo nti we eya akwada no a wedi 6 years na yesi na sumu odene na enhyeda ntia sem papa no te na chiri and vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de emwa kwakoma abusua no a ne papa Haruna Osman or the vice president asieno yento aso ne mfamo nkonkra pompene mantemo na adesia wono mo ewo kan kwe central abaton pesua so de enhyira ene aseda soronko ma omomra hwedwane honorable Patrick Yaboama menu apeni honorable Patrick Yaboama no mo danase abona baso ye pa se omuhu no se papa ne de so man hia ne se MP ewo okan kwe central abaton pesua so a enkomu hu ade potia ebeye wu mabusiafo wo mo echese suku dabi esi eye apenkwa yesi efre na apenkwa presby school na yesi suku dan ni si honom empimanimunie teacher kwa abota abre so na ntin kodwo ho a na mekwa afia ko bi guest na me ye guest SP honom no na sa suku dan yesi honom na suku yi omo hwese na yesi aye no a ebu agu ani ebu akum nkwala no ani na obi amman yes over 50 years so say 70 years in na dynasty one mo a obia emman dan no na omo ate say omomra hwedwane onabo Patrick Yaboama ye na dwene so obuda ne nyina agu na ohwe asiesie na osifoforo e dia ma adehia ewo empotemo no na nam so ma adehia ne chese papa ne de se bibi wo nsire achi a otwedi amponyankrompon no onfa ennom onabo Patrick Yaboama
Asamba kwa mekane se idi nyame ase se nyankopon yi poma kwa mu a wode naba so omra megugu de da ne so si ha no aye de ache obi aba no aso no wasan ti nyame aye adom a wo ba besia ma ye na young boys ni young girls nyina ba ha na ye ba betie no se ye ba behwe so omra nyame enye na do no onye emma ha na anso mie na nkwala no a omo ba no so enya ba bi ntina nsua de na wa hwe de ya areho enti yesu friends e nyankopon ye na dom a wo so ba ba ya ma de ye nyina ye bi ko ma se o ma ye ntim ba bo ne de tena dite o te nyambo mo be start mugu no mo nye no mo fa ma ye ne aso ni mo nyamla ha na da achi no o ma hun se ye ne ya isi so ne ya ma ya bro ntuni ye wa ha ye tie nyina ye ja ye dwuma nke obi a wa dwuma a wo se wo ye obi a ja begina ha ye hwe nse o ba ba ye dwuma mate o te nyambo ye de nyankopon abie ko ma se ye hwe ne nso o ma begugu o be start o be ye ntie kwada fo adaro
Observe nti we eya adehia binum a womo ewo okan kwe central abaton pesua so ne yeti wo no monka no na opani Richard Tete eye unit committee member baako wono so eka BBC de ekire
I'm a unit committee member who are quite lecturer in heart. Minimum assembly member. Any youth near fine will so we are going to engage them and talk to them. Say, at the area about benefiting. So we are the nobody should come and tamper with it. We are going to try and talk to them about it because so if the MP have taken such an initiative to come and build such a structure here, that will help the school. I believe I will talk to them not to tamper with the goods contractors.
Observe nti we a unit committee member Richard Tete yetene kan said you also so mu ye bia se bena contractor na wo ba besi dan ne dia ma wunum no obi nkotata no onko hana dwene no wo mo ebeye aboa no amadwume awie peye unit committee member ba ko no so apenko electoral area ma me Gladys J ono so ekire sa dan ya onabo Patrick Yaboama ba besi dia ma wunum no hia ede ema wo mo
we ya ebema ahaya krabesho ahaya fe because o she edan na esi ho na esi ho be se 50 years ni na o she se de edan na piepie na nkwala wo mu a eye hu enti na eye oventi ona bo anya dwem pasei na o ba be ya de we ama apemkwa electoral area em say e bona baso
Observe nti we eya adehia wo okan kwe central abaton pesua so na omomra hwedwane onabo Patrick Yaboama wo mo ebona baso danase esru twedi amponyankrompon sese bibi ewo ni nsire achi a eno na onfa ennom onabo Patrick Yaboama ebusianfo ede kase na ekwa kowie ewo honorable Kingsley Nyako ne nsensem no ho ebeto dwase dwoso by election ekoso ma by election ekoso no a honorable Kingsley Nyako a wo ye mra hwedwane wo mra Jefima deshia okwada so abaton pesua so akwa yi envelope a wode ema abato komisa no makra chefo a omo eye adwuma sada ne wonsema bebrebe ene bi chese ye nchi no ibi kra so chese na wotwetwe mu na no fiada special prosecutor friend no echi no ma posifo ehwehwe ni nsem ne mu a na deshia binum a wone mpesua so MPP amanyuku num ene kwada so abaton pesua so ababonten edi nchemu kakra ema ewo sansemi ho
NDC parliamentary candidate IFM Honorable Eric SB one in NDC Amani Kuno in Capital be a woman Chadiato a member of parliament Honorable Professor Kinsinya so na ebi kura so aka constituency no aka ho enunti na wo se me yihiem ha na yi ensem ano e kire ensemtrefo a mo hwe hia no ke me giri se enya ade ya asamode se bin pele asase ye mpeni before ye da se won sa ebi political hit mu se ya adikituwa bi e beto fom bia na ebi ma fa ona ye se ni ma na ne omu nyina se sa ensem ya NDC omu parliamentary candidate okay free mynewsgar.com I want to free na me kutowo the omu pressure mount on Dr. Kinsinya to resign for giving bribe to EC officials na sanse mfwe on Wednesday May 1st 2024 and someone yebe ya ne nima mi bribery allegation against our honorable member of parliament. Yes, I told you a letter more practices and in some back who you be our cancer yet conditions and until you share maybe young NDC parliamentary candidate.
Observe nti we ayo Penny Franka Mwako we NPP organizer wo kwada so abato empesua so na omososo di nchiremu ba ningina ayo mo MP onabo eye Professor Kingsley Nyako ensensem no ye jawe so na no pay ensem papa no de ba beso mo ye de mosia ne asore ama o man hene asaso atena se bio de ade ache bia dwumadi ato amoso akoso asomua na chinchin fidie na de ema ye ko ba jesi simpremu ene mrante ne mabawa no aka no ene taye chima bebia wo bia no pay timi baye eba abebeso mo medi ne nsesan na ya obo amale bia bogabusiafo no pay so no ya saso amama chie bia.